Goodness. Robert, I saw this ring and then I literally checked my notes to double check that that was the right price because I couldn't believe it. This is a sterling.
Yeah, this is a ring that can make you cry happy tears.
Yes.
Honestly.
Well, I love to cry. It's my #1 hobby. But I was going to say, it's true.
I'm learning so much today.
I know.
I'm learning so much.
You guys, I just have to tell you right now that I got pulled over today. But I'm fine. Everything was fine, and he was so nice and everything. But I had a moment that I thought I was gonna cry just because I was like stressed out. But then it was fine. I didn't know I wasn't supposed to turn right on red. There was a sign, but he was sweet. It all worked out. But ever since then, I'm like, am I gonna cry today? Maybe. I don't know.
But you could look at these gemstones, and you could literally cry a tear of happiness.
A tear of happiness. Sterling silver.
They're so big.
So big, and more is more in my book. Sterling silver, 18 karat gold. This is called the Filigree cocktail ring, $106.99. That's right, $106.99. 3 easy payments of $35.66. You're saving over $54 today. It is big, it is bold, it is beautiful. And Robert, I know you're going to tell me all about the design, but for me, who is not obviously a professional jewelry designer, this to me, it looks like Great Gatsby. Like I'm like, ooh.
It does.
There's something so Art Deco, so gorgeous.
Anytime you use a long octagonal fancy cut gemstone, it does give you that deco feel. You know, I love deco jewelry. I used to design platinum and diamond deco jewelry. Well, I learned from a master jeweler in New York City.
Oh, wow.
And he used to design, I mean, nobody was better than him, but he did teach me, but you definitely have to wipe the smudges. I saw you put your fingers on the stone and I started getting the shakes, Chelsea.
I'm sorry,
I started
Robert.
getting the shakes.
Because I love it so much. I'm going to wipe them off right now. Oh, wait.
No, but women like to touch, you know, you're definitely, but these are so beautiful. They're like big coffee tables on your hand. That's what I call them. So if you want to rest your coffee on there, you can.
Yes.
I feel like it's big enough. But, you know, you're talking about a 20-millimeter, big, juicy, delicious limon or smoky quartz.
Right.
Set in this gorgeous setting with the rope border, 18-karat solid gold accents on the side, all of the scroll work, hand done at my workshop in a very remote, small village in India.
Right.
It's really a special place. It's a workshop family that, in fact, he just had a little baby girl.
Oh,
so we're very
congratulations.
excited for him.
Yes.
They're just lovely people that really sit there and they master the art of silversmithing. They, you know, anytime I can find a small cottage industry in this world to bring you a lost art made in jewelry, like everything's machine made, everything is commercial. I mean, to me, like most jewelry, not QVCs, but most jewelry that you see out there is sort of boring if you don't, if you don't mind me saying. I love things that are interesting, that have stories. You know, I get to meet the workshop families and again, watch the families grow. These gemstones, I think you're between 8 and 10 carats of a big juicy rock right there, fancy cut, emerald cut. I don't even know. It's just too pretty.
I wiped off all my little fingerprints because I was like a kid at a candy store and I just immediately touched it because I loved it. But look, so this option is that smoky quartz. I heard it's been really popular.
8 carats,
8 carats. That's what kind of, I mean, those are the carat weights I'm looking for, Robert. 8 carats. And then here we have the limon quartz that really, I'm sorry?
10 carats.
10 carats, and look at the way it sparkles and shines, but there's only 120 left in that limon. And my goodness, can we talk for a second about that, the scroll work and filigree on the side?
We need about an hour, right?
Okay,
so we'll talk about this.
Let's do it.
All right, I'll try to shorten it. The producers are getting nervous. So, you know, this whole design was inspired by like the tendrils of the spiral plants that are found in India. And the ring represents the goal of continued self-improvement. I mean, I should be wearing, I try to get better every day at everything that I do, right?
Yeah.
That's what life's about. I don't want to be the same person I was yesterday.
Right.
But, you know, it's that hand applied, all that wire work that's, you know, sort of carved out. Anytime you see that gold rope around that custom bezel, by the way, that bezel is not an easy bezel to make. Round bezels are always easiest. Anything that has cut corners or squared or fancy cuts is always much more difficult for the silversmiths, but they've mastered it. It gets pre-polished and polished like up to 7 times so that by the time you get it, it is as perfect as you see it on the screen. If you wanted a knuckle-to-knuckle gemstone ring, the, Limon quartz or the smoky that you see up on the screen. They're both beautiful, neutral, gorgeous colors. They're really different. I don't always use smoky, but when I do, I use beautiful smoky that is actually brown and not black brown when you can't see through it, because that's no fun. You want to see the facets. You want to see that gorgeous emerald cutting on all those lines in there that are done by a master gem cutter. We start with the rough, Chelsea, and then we work all of our way through the silversmiths, the goldsmiths. We get you a beautiful gemstone that's very high quality, always premium from Artisan Crafted. Whenever I bring you a gemstone, it's always going to be clean and beautiful. This is really, if you're looking for a gorgeous statement ring, look no further.
You found
this one has everything. You found it tonight.
You found it tonight. You're also getting an incredible value, which I think is just unbelievable. That clearance price, $106.99, 3 easy payments of $35.66. Robert, I feel like I'm wearing 2 swimming pools on each of my fingers.
Yes.
You have your choice between that beautiful smoky quartz or that limon quartz today. This is J427912. Bring it home. Take advantage of this great sale price. Ooh, I'm so